coming in. It is the full moon, all right? Full moon is in Leo, all right? So, all about your ego, okay? Conquering your fears, your doubt, being strong, being determined, um, all that good stuff, okay? So we're getting in the groove of things now, okay? This is the excerpt from the Moonology diary. Okay, so full moon in Leo, keywords: focus on healing, dreaming, meditation, and seeking inspiration. Okay, so it says this month, whether you've been allowing your ego to get in the way. No, excuse me, this month, think about whether you've been allowing your ego to get in the way, or maybe you actually need to be a little bit more proud of yourself. Any conflict should be resolved based upon which approach is more practical, even if it's an oddball situation. Okay, so being that it's in Leo and the season is Aquarius, it is saying here that full moon in Leo takes place when sun is in Aquarius and the moon is in Leo. It's the exact opposite signs, okay? So that's really good because it's actually a balance there of being, saying Aquarius is very detached. Also, Leo is the fire sign, okay, that could be prone to wind up in ego, okay? So it is about balancing the thoughts and the actions. Aquarius rules the thoughts, okay, and the dreams and things like that, okay. So let's take a quick look. Sorry, Moonology. See what is coming up. And I was gonna break it down. I still might do it. I'll see. I don't really have enough followers and support to really break it down further, but I'm gonna do my best. So look, it says it's a time to give rather than take. Okay, this is talking about Virgo energy, but it's just saying that's the message. Take the message. It's a time to give rather than take. And this one says the energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so yes, we're getting into full moon is also about the things you need to release. Okay, so oh, I got a massage today. Ooh, and I can see I got bad posture. But anyway, so I'm gonna start sitting up straight. So yeah. Anyway, what else here for this full moon in Leo? What else do we need to know? Then we're gonna get a healing mantra, and we're gonna get an Astrocodes as well, and then we'll end off with some love messages. Okay. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so that's a message as well. So in that sense, it's still kind of like your thoughts and your actions, right? It's like the duality, good and evil, masculine, feminine energy. Okay, so it's definitely saying you have to balance those things within yourself. And this is actually dealing with Pisces. So we are going to be coming into Pisces season after Aquarius. Okay, so I think it's on the 20th or somewhere like that. The 20th or the 19th is when it switched to Pisces. Okay, so for the next 2 weeks or so, it's the time to really start getting focused. Okay, now we're up with the healing mantra. Okay. Let's see what comes out for us. What's the messages with the healing mantra? Yeah, I'll come in, since this is just oracles, I'll come in and do the signs, the elements for the tarot, okay? So let's get some messages here. Honoring adversity. Oh, I got a lot of cards here. Honoring adversity, okay? The fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. All right, so again, that could be dealing with that Leo energy. Okay, so it could be talking about some type of like difficulties that you've been having, some uh, stress that you might have had caused from other people or different situations that you're like overcoming. Okay, so that's good. And this one says amplifying abundance. Okay, says abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Yes, claim it. Okay, inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. Okay, and then last but not least, receiving elation. I am born of infinite joy. Very nice. Okay, so those are the things that we need to, like positive affirmations. Okay, I like that. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging my gifts. Excuse me, their gifts. Okay, so if you notice something in somebody else, give them credit, give them recognition. Okay, be like, you know what? I thought about what you said and blah blah blah. Okay, so now the Astrocodes. Let's see what they got to say because this deck gets pretty deep. So, like I said, the best way to get in tune with the Astrocodes is to get your birth chart. And it's going to be talking about the different placements, you know, the first through the 12th house, different things like that. So let's see what the message is for the astro codes while we're going into this full moon. Oh, and you might see this. Okay, so we've got a couple things that I have been brewing. Alright, so let's see. What's the messages in the astro codes? Okay. Ooh, the ascendant signs. Okay, so yes, ascendant is your rising sign. Okay, so definitely it's like they call it the big three. Your sun, moon, and your rising is your ascendant sign. So it's how you are projected out into the world. Okay, what do you show to other people, even though it may not really be how you are all the time. It's kind of like a first impression, okay? So mine is Capricorn, which is interesting because the only Capricorn I know is my mom. So that kind of like gave me that impression of like, oh, so I act like my mom, or I project that. Yeah, because I'm definitely kind of like her in that way. The appearance, the demeanor, similar. So let's see, anything else here? Astro codes. Alright. A trine or a sextile, okay? Which means symbiosis. So trines are in your chart things that like come together that are complementary, alright? So like you might have a trine, your Mercury is trining Uranus and Saturn or whatever like that, okay? Gotta definitely look into your chart. But let's see what this means. And that's good because it usually means balance and harmony. Let's see. Yeah, trines and sextile planets promote collaboration. They back each other up. Okay, a trine is formed by two planets 1/3 of the way around the cycle from the other. Okay, a sextile is half of that. So a sextile is 60 degrees, a trine is 120 degrees. All right, interesting. So the actions are leaning into what is easy and comfortable and use that to grow, renew, and expand. Look for people who have compatibility and complementary ideas and skills to yours. Work with allies. Gently expand your world through compatible people, collaborative skills, and through doing what you love. Look for a person who holds a missing piece of the project and bring them in. Find those who work for you, find those whose work you approve of and invest in them. Okay? So it says engage in friends and family who really understand you. Explore what you have in common with beloved ones. Okay? Wander in your favorite landscape or learn from what you find. Play your favorite music. When life is hard, relax, laugh, or let down your guard can be great medicine. Challenges here. The path of least resistance can be both delightful and limiting. The gift. Lift one another up and grow. The comfort of compatible aspects can help us build up the resources needed to do hard work and face a tough what? And face tough stuff. Okay, that was kind of boring. But anywho, let's see what else might come up here that we need to know. But I get it. Because that's the way you rise. Okay, this is the way you shine. You live in your ascendant. Okay, and then the trines are like different energies that help you along. Okay, what else? Ooh, okay. The 10th house. All right. So the 10th house is talking about authority. So this is something else I'm not the most familiar with. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. But the 10th house, if your chart was a village on a map, the 10th house would show the courthouse, the government, and the public face of your work. This is an arena for your public self, your relationship to authority figures, and your role as a leader. Okay? So, says you're being asked to step up and take on the next level of authority. It's hard to build something without a clear blueprint. Look at your definition of a strong leader and decide whether you need to change it. Remember how you felt as a kid about your parents, the principal, priests, police, teachers? Notice your relationship to the concept of divine authority and investigate if it's something to be feared, ignored, or expanded. Patterns are both how you react to outside authority and what you expect from yourself as a parent, professional, or leader. Interesting. I need to look at my 10th house. Deconstruct assumptions about authority that no longer serve you. Take responsibility for healing old wounds around empowerment and create new blueprints. If needed, tell someone off who abused their authority, either in person, in therapy, or in a letter you burn and release. Get training and certification that you need. Create a mental collage of good role models, people who lead the way and empower others. Okay? A challenge could be a bully. Be careful not to mistake power over other people as equal to empowerment. Okay? The gift is wherever you are in your evolution, it's time to take the next step. Oh, up to the mountain of leadership, empowerment, and accomplishment. Nice. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you soon.